Sandwiches are not very common in Asia, and Vietnam might be the only Asian country with a traditional sandwich dish. Milda found the one and only Vietnamese Sandwich Bar in New Zealand.
Sandwich, a simple meal that can be traced back to the first century. There's even a franchise which caters to sandwich lovers. But banh mi ballet is a new concept for New Zealand.
We want to bring something different to New Zealand. That's why we opened that. And all the filling is our home make by our thinking about the Vietnamese food to put it on. The baguette is we are do by ourselves. The homemade baguette is family homemade.
It's not just the baguettes they do at home. The Lam family has run a Vietnamese restaurant for 9 years. And banh mi ballet was added onto the premises 10 months ago. Tuan Lam is the one behind their recipe.
The first thing, the secret, but I only tell you, we use lemongrass and fish sauce. That's different for the Chinese food.
In Vietnamese, banh mi means sandwich, and ballet means Paris. It's a product of French colonialism in Indochina, combining the French baguettes, pâté, and mayonnaise with Vietnamese fillings like coriander, hot peppers, fish sauce, and carrots.
A lot of Kiwis actually come in to just try it out, and they return because it's quite healthy and it's very appetizing, and they say they're pretty hooked onto the flavors.
And it's not just the customers. Banh mi ballet was picked as the best sandwiches 2008 by Metro magazine.
I guess with all food, of course, the first thing is flavour. But in addition to that, it looks great. The banh mi ballet is an extraordinary dish in a way because it's a cross between a European idea of a sandwich and it's full of Vietnamese flavours.
It was a very surprising and a very successful kind of feeling to receive such a thing in such a short period.
They're always something different, they're tasty, and because it's kind of exotic, you know, it's in a sandwich, it's fast to run, but it's still really nice.
I was on my way to Wendy's and couldn't help but notice in the window all the great looking food. It's really nice.
A compliment the Lambs appreciate as they arrived in New Zealand as refugees with nothing 28 years ago.
I came from Vietnam. I'm a refugee from Vietnam in 1980 to New Zealand, and then in Dagabo and work in factory. And since 1984, we went to Australia and stayed there about six years. And I feel better come back to New Zealand, our home.
And the growing banh mi ballet fans are grateful for their return to New Zealand. So, how much of France is in banh mi ballet baguettes?
Most important in a French sandwich is the baguette. The bread has to be quality baguette, and ingredients are tasty and authentic.
So we took Gilles to taste the award-winning sandwich.
I'm going to have numéro 7, number 7, please. It's quite fresh and crispy. The baguette is good, full of flavors, lots of coriander and spices. Not very French.
It may not be French, but these Vietnamese sandwiches are selling fast.
I do plan in franchising just the sandwich side, so having it all over Auckland, and maybe in future, if it's successful in Auckland, to branch out to other parts of New Zealand as well.
Just looking at their popularity, it looks like the Lambs have a winner with banh mi ballet.